Hello, Katie, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness, founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the boot camp and the book. Just helping incredible women of spirit shed the shackles of the past so they can stand up and shine their lights brightly in this world. So how are you? How's your week been? Have you had an amazing week? I hope you're all well. I will share my news because I've had so many beautiful messages about my house search journey, and so yeah, I think it's a bit of a lesson as well. So last week, anybody who watched last week's video would have seen how upset I was that I didn't get the house that I'd put an offer on. Moving west. There's a Go West song in there. And last week, the teacher became the student. And I had so many beautiful messages from clients and friends who've done so many training courses and workshops and retreats over the years. And every single message sustained my heart so beautifully. And a few of the words of wisdom that I received was that means something more perfect is just around the corner for you. Somebody else said, oh, my nan used to say that what's meant for you won't pass you by, just relax and see what flows. And it's just so many amazing beautiful messages of support came in. So thank you if you were one of them. I had so many, so I'm listing just a couple. And then one of, you know who you are, one of the beautiful women of spirit who attended my learn how to read oracle cards day this year everything has flowed. Did some divination work for me and said, you've been told to look around for something that you wouldn't normally go and see. You need to go and physically see something you've eliminated online. And there was some more divination that came in. So I did exactly that. I changed my search criteria and on the Rightmove apps, etc. And I found the most beautiful place. And my offer has been accepted. Hurrah! I have somewhere to live. Because I'm selling this place, and the buyer's like, have you got anywhere to live? I was like, please let me find somewhere. It's in the perfect location. I'm so happy. It's not what I would want on paper, hence I didn't look at it before, but it's got room to manoeuvre and extend and change things. So there will be some building work going on there to make it from a 1-bedroom to a 2 or 3 bedroom. I need more than 1 bedroom because, have an office and have stuff and people over. I wouldn't have looked at 1-bedroom places, but the budget's there, so I have got somewhere to live. Hurrah. And unsurprisingly, I went to go and see it on full moon, on the Lammas full moon. And the Lammas full moon, which is the period that we're in right now, the Lammas full moon, so Lammas is about harvest and harvesting and reaping the fruits of your hard work and labour over the year. And so back at spring and Beltane, we were planting seeds of our dreams, wishes and goals. And so I was planting that I was going to be moving and all the rest of it. And so to really tune in and find that place on full moon, on Lammas, and to harvest those dreams that I planted back in Beltane was so perfect and so wonderful. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is, what are you harvesting at the moment? What is it that you want to harvest? What did you actually plant seeds for back in the start of the year? And where can you perhaps look elsewhere for the harvest if you're being feeling as if it's not working? Where can you just shift things slightly to see if there's perhaps this, your seeds have fertilized the ground over here, and can you go and look here and do some harvesting over here, and that might help you too. So I have somewhere to live. Hurrah! It's going to be a tight squeeze until I extend or put a cabin in the garden. If anybody has any recommendations of builders and loft extension people, or any tips, please tell me. Please tell me. Oh, but yes, so that's my little update for you, because the amount of messages I received last week, I'm sharing my update. So thank you for all the wisdom that flowed my way, or the love that flowed my way, or the good wishes for finding somewhere to live that flowed my way. Thank you for every single person that sent me either a physical or an energetic message to wish me luck in finding a home. I appreciated it so much. Teacher definitely became the student last week, so thank you. Right, so circling back to our weekly message of love and our cards for the week, I was drawn to work with Caroline Mitchell's Dragon Path. They're working, I'm being drawn to work with these more at this time of year, and I think it's the fire energy of the season that we're in. And I'm not going to lie, the card that I pulled, as I pulled it, I was told, well, you won't like what you hear here. You won't like what you hear. And somebody won't. And it is, and so there is a resistance to sharing this card. And it seems that it's important to share this card, even though some people might not like what you hear. Possibly me as well. She says, tongue in cheek, me as well. You are the change, Lord Kuthami. You are the change. You are the change. You are the change. When Lord Kuthami first arrived, he lost no time in informing me who he was, says Caroline. I am the Dragon Elder and spokesdragon for the Galactic Council. He went on to say, if you desire to be able to hold the energies of the 5th and 7th dimensions, you need to be clear of all your earthly woes and fears and your deep need for control. Your light bodies need to be in alignment with those of the earth and the astrological light matrix. Only then will you become a tool and tuning device to lift the energy of this planet. As more of you gather together to do this work, the greater will be your chances of bringing lasting peace on earth. Lord Kuthami went on to explain why the dragons were here collectively. We have come because lasting peace is achievable on Earth. There are other galaxies beyond your human understanding at this time where it has happened. We dragons are as old as the universe itself and have encountered and witnessed humanity in all its guises through the ages. You are the change. You are the change. And I think that's so, when we bring it back to you are the change, you are the change. What can you change in your life right now to help you be more at peace and shift and raise your energy? What can you shift and change? And so at the moment we've just tipped over from full moon into waning moon, and so this is a good time for releasing energy. So if you've got, I don't know, troubles or things that are making you angry, how can you feel and release that? How can you feel and release it? It's not about just burying it, it's about releasing it. What can you release in your life that's stopping you from being a happier soul? You are the change. You are the change. That's what I'm being guided to say as we throw, we cast Lord Kuthami to the floor. So what anybody listening on the podcast, I just dropped the card. And it's so powerful, actually, this card. And I was thinking about it a little more. It's been really interesting seeing the balance and the shift and the change. Being a woman looking for a property. Now, I haven't looked for somewhere to live for a very long time, and the estate agent from last week was a male, and he was old school. He was very old school. And on reflection, I'm not sure he had come to terms with women buying property on their own, especially really nice property in really nice areas, that are good properties. And it kind of, I think it grated on him a little bit, and I think that's why he wasn't being very supportive at all. Understatement of the year. And the attitude that I was receiving was what you do, just confusion as to, there was a woman on her own that was looking for a nice property in a nice area. I mean, not huge, but not hugely, not £1 million obviously or anything like that, but just there was confusion. And then when I went out and I saw amazing houses with a younger agent and a woman agent, everything shifted, everything changed, the energy changed, the willingness to talk changed, the conversation changed, everything changed. And it really showed me the difference of the transition from the old school to the new school, where men and women are working far more in balance to create lasting peace on earth, as is said by the card. Because it was I went to go and see several houses on Tuesday, and it was a younger man and a beautiful woman with two different agents. Went to go and see quite a few, and the energy was so different, and it was so wonderful. And there are shifts happening on time, and there are people of all ages that are coming on board with these shifts. It's not an age thing at all. There's people of all ages that are coming on with the shifts, but it was just a very stark difference of the difference in attitudes. And so it was beautiful. So that balance and that shift is happening. So where is it that you can change in your life and release old beliefs, old patterns, release things that are no longer serving you, so that you can bring some balance and some joy and happiness into your life? That's what Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light is about. And that's where we go into beautiful ritual and meditation to release the shackles of the past, both this life and previous lives, so that we can shine our lights brightly in this world. And there's going to be something that this might trigger something in your mind to help you bring up that balance. That was a long message there, wasn't it? And I hope that's served and helped in some way, because it's really powerful. And honestly, the difference in the attitudes were quite incredible. So moving swiftly on, because I try and keep these reasonably short. This is going to be a longer one because I gave you my news. I got a place to live. Right, so from my deck of cards, and we've got a beautiful card, which is yes. You are on the right path. Whatever the question is, at this time, your answer is yes. Go and enjoy. And this is actually Angie's card, who formatted and uploaded and helped me do the cards and did all the technical stuff in the barn. I created them, she did the technical work and helped me do it. So, and when she was uploading them, she was like, we need a yes and a no card. And I'm like, you're right, we do. And then I added a maybe. So Angie, if you're watching, honouring you for the yes card. So yeah, you're on the right path. You are on the right path. Whatever the question is at this time, your answer is yes. Go and enjoy. And I'm going to do a quick sort of plug for the Oracle Cards course. I can't remember the name of it, so I'm not doing a very good plug. You get to read your own Oracle cards. So what I did a few weeks ago is I sat there and I meditated on every single card, and I recorded a meditation. I wanted to create something that was extremely low cost to help people who are struggling at this time. Please do not think that because it's low cost, it's not of low service. It's probably one of my best pieces of work that I've put out there, bar Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light. The meditations that I channeled were really powerful, and you know, they weren't me, so I'm sort of removing myself up from this. It was really powerful. So if you are looking for direction or some clarity, if you're feeling tense, or just if you are looking for something in your life right now, there's a free 7-day trial, and then you can cancel. So if you go on and you hate it, you can cancel, and then it's really cheap. Again, can't tell you how much it was. I bought a house in between. Come on, give me a break. I bought a house in between. But it's one of the low cost affairs. I think it's 50 quid a year or £5 a month, £10 a month. It's very reasonable. Have a look on the website. It's a really, really rubbish plug, that, isn't it? But it is, they are really powerful meditations. So if that's of service to you, go and have a look at that. And we've got our Avebury Goddess Day in Avebury in November. The early bird price is still available. Please sign up. Please come and join us. It's going to be a magical day. Last year was so beautiful and so wonderful and so fabulous. And we will be spending the morning in the hen shop doing some beautiful meditations and sending the space and just doing some releasing and soul restoration work. The contact will flow with more clarity as I see who's booked on near at the time and feeling the energy. And then we'll go for a beautiful walk around the stone circle and do meditations as we go. It was so beautiful last year. I'm so honoured that so many people are booking on again this year from last year. It's just going to be a magical time. So if you're looking for something to look forward to come the winter, the early bird price, winter feels like it's already here, doesn't it? But anyway, the early bird price is available, so come and sign up. And as always, shine your light is available. The Goddess. Right, 17 minutes. Thank you for holding space. If you're still watching and listening right now, thank you for listening to me this far in. I appreciate and love you so much. I will sign out now. I bought a house. Have an amazing... one off topic. At the weekend, I went to go and see the Morph exhibition. Anybody that remembers Morph? Have a look at Morph Adventure Trail in London. So much fun. Off topic. So much fun. Right. Mwah. Have a magical week with so much love. Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com. Have an amazing week. Mwah. Lots of love. Take care.